It leads fallen people to strap bombs on their bodies and walk into the city and kill people. It is the fallen nature that causes people to go into places and hurt other people. Fallen people may let us down, may hurt our feelings, and fallen people fail the Lord. Fallen people may hurt us physically, like what the Apostle Paul experienced verbally and emotionally and spiritually, and this causes us to lose heart. This was Paul's experience. And so this is our experience too. So it is easy to lose heart when life and people turn against you. It is easy to come to a place where you just want to quit and throw in the towel. But you don't have to. Brothers and sisters, you don't have to be defeated. You don't have to become a statistic. You don't have to be one of those people who used to walk with God. You don't have to be one of those people who used to go to church. You don't have to be one of those people who used to be faithful. You can reach a place where you can say, I do not lose heart. You can reach a place where you can press on. You can go forward in spite of what's pressing you down and what's keeping you from pursuing God's plan for your life. You can echo the incredible statement of the Apostle Paul that says, for which I do not faint heart, though the outward man is perishing. It is a familiar struggle. Hindi ka nag-iisa. Lahat tayo ay dumadaan sa katotohanan yan. But here is the secret of how the Apostle Paul was able to go forward. Indeed, what I need is to come to a place that the Apostle Paul came to. I want to reach that place where I can say, though the outward man is perishing, I do not lose heart. I want to come to a place that even though I am attacked from without and from within, the fallen nature and the fallen man, I will not lose heart. I want to come to a place where I do not lose heart regardless of what's going on around me. This text will help us understand the secret as Apostle Paul shares it to us. The secret to not losing heart involves three important realizations. First, we have to understand that we are given fresh strength every day. We are given fresh strength every day. In the last part of verse 16, it says, the inward man, let me start. Even though the outward man is perishing, yet the inward man is being renewed day by day. Can you say that with me? Day by day. Strength comes to you every day. Strength is being renewed day by day. The natural man includes the body, the mind, and these are dying every day. Every day, the mind and body are assaulted by the effects of sin and even of sinners. The result of the constant attacks on the outward man is its perishing. But every day, we die a little, we lose a step, we experience heartbreak, sorrow, and pain and problems and the effects of the curse of sin in this world. Every day, we endure the problems that go with living in a world filled with sin and sinners. The things we see, we hear, we feel, we experience, all work against us and cause us to lose heart. The outward man is continually being destroyed right before our eyes. And we can all relate to that. But while the outward man grows weaker and drawing nearer to the grave, the inner man, yung kalooban natin, yung ating kaluluwa, day by day, the word is renewed. Paul says that it is being renewed. It is being renovated. Every day, the inner man is given you strength to face the trials of that day. Jesus said it this way, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow has enough trouble of its own. Sufficient unto the day, the evil thereof. So don't worry. Okay? Huwag kang mag-alala. Bukas meron ka pang problema. Iba yung ibig sabihin nun? But there is the truth that with the problems that we face, God is supplying strength for each day. Every day may have its own set of unique problems. Every day will also be filled with its own measure of God's grace, enough, sufficient to face the challenges that we face. So we do not lose heart. And so, in Deuteronomy 33, verse 25, and as thy days, so shall thy strength be. That means that with every day that you face, God gives you strength to face each day. And in the words of the Apostle Paul, when he was praying to the Lord to remove those thorns in his life, in 2 Corinthians 12, verse 9, he said unto me, my grace is sufficient for you, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. Renewed every day. Renewed every day. So what do we have to do? We have to come to Jesus every day. Every morning when you wake up, you recharge, you refuel. You read your Bible, you pray. You get yourself involved in a prayer group so that you would hear testimonies of what God is doing, and maybe pray for others also who are going through some trials in their lives. Another truth that we can see here about the secret of not losing heart is that nothing we face in this life will last forever. Nothing that we face in this life will last forever. Paul says here, for our light affliction, which is but for a moment. For a moment. The word affliction means trouble or tribulation or pressure. The word that he used is light. Pakisabi nga lang light. Para mapapaganon ka sana, all light. No? But Paul is saying that what we are going through right now is light. It is, Paul is saying here that the pressure he's under is easy. In 2 Corinthians 1 verse 8, for we do not want you to be ignorant, brethren, of our trouble which came to us in Asia. We have read this earlier, that we were burdened beyond measure, above strength, so that we were despaired even of life. Yung words ni Apostle Paul ay sinasabi niya, those things that we have gone through, it was beyond us. It was more than what we can handle. He says that they pushed him beyond his natural bounds. It was literally more than he could take. But he comes back and tells us they are light. Okay? How can he say that it is light and easy? These sufferings are light and easy. Because after the things that he has gone through, he discovered that at the end of his strength, the end of his resources, the end of his knowledge, it was God who stepped in and enabled him to move forward, to go forward in life. That's why in Romans chapter 8, verse 18, he was able to say, for I consider that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. Remember the jars that were being described earlier? There is a treasure within us that even though the sides of the jars are breaking away, it is only revealing the power that is at work in us. That is the power of God. And that's why Paul was able to say, it is light and easy compared to the glory that we will receive. You see, everything that we face here in life has meaning. He says here, it is working for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. You see, if you are a child of God, nothing that happens in your life is meaningless. Everything has a purpose. Even the breaking has a purpose. Because it is God who is leading you through these challenges. And He is working for us. Just like what the Apostle Paul said, a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. You see, the goal of God in saving you is not to make you happy. He didn't save you just to bless you. He saved you to make you more like Jesus. That is His eternal purpose. That's why in Romans chapter 8, verse 28 to 29, we know that all things work together for good to those who love God, to those who are called according to His purpose. All things. The good things and even the seemingly bad things that happen to us, it works together for the purpose of God. For whom He knew, He also predestined to be conformed to the image of His Son, that he might be the firstborn among the brethren. God uses those meaningless events at the doorway, as the doorway through which he ushers us into eternity. It is because of the breaking that God is refining us and making us more like Jesus. It is because of the breaking that we understand that God is so powerful and so wise that even through these tough times, these challenging times, He's able to make it useful to make us more like Jesus. These things are working for us. Again, just like what the Apostle Paul says in Romans 8:18, "For I consider that this suffering of the present time are not worthy to be compared to the glory which shall be revealed in us." That's why, brothers and sisters, go forward. Go forward. Keep pursuing God's desire, God's will for your life, God's purpose for your life. Because if you are faithful, if you remain faithful and continue on following God, you will receive the glory that God has prepared for us, for you and for me. So right now, brothers and sisters, I'd like to remind you of what Paul says in 2 Corinthians 4:18. "While we do not look at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen, for these things which are seen are temporary, but the things which are not seen are eternal." So how do we not lose heart? We do it by seeing that the inward man is being renewed day by day. There may be troubles that come